the Motivational Pinup, and I'm here at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World Resort to launch my brand new channel.
Intergalactic travelers, welcome aboard the People Mover. You are guided aboard this highway in the sky.
I started YouTube a couple of years ago, and I had like no plan of doing this as like an actual thing. I just kind of started recording our family vacations, a very common story.
It keeps on rolling through the future. Right,
so pretty.
There are a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny People Mover.
A lot of people kind of get into it and then just realize how much they love it. And I became really passionate about trying to help people experience these parks in a way they want to, because some people want to kick back and relax and they don't want to stress, they don't want to run around, they don't want to race around, do like a rope trip, do a park closed kind of day. And other people do. Other people are coming down here once in their lifetime, once every 10 years, 5 years, whatever. They just want to make the most out of their money. They want to get everything they can out of it. And I want to help them see how to do that. I want to help people understand like that not only the budget aspects of the park, but also like how it feels when you implement certain choices into that plan. Like whether you're staying in deluxe or value, what your timelines can look like, and what your day can feel like. To some, a Disney bus ride is as magical because it's filled with nostalgia, and to others, the closeness of the monorail ride or a friendship boat to and from the parks is their dream.
Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
I had a previous channel where I was sharing our family adventures, some solo stuff, events like HHM, which is one of my favorite things. And I just realized that I really wanted to do this more. I wanted to do more and more. And because I didn't take the time to research what I was doing or how best to do it or how best to go about creating a channel, I put shorts up every day for like literally 360 days out of a year. So I accidentally turned to this channel that could have been something into a shorts page. So I've been debating over the last year and a half, and here I am starting a whole new channel because that's what happens when you don't realize what you're doing. It's just a reminder that sometimes you have to go slow to go fast so that you do things the right way. But you know what? We all have lessons to learn. But truly, the more trips I took, the more I heard different people's confusions, questions, and concerns, and the more I wanted to help. I love the Carousel of Progress. I know that's a quick shift, but I love the Carousel of Progress. It's so much fun. I love the history. It makes me so happy. The more I took trips, the more I wanted to help. My content changed, but that greatly affected my channel and how the channel was performing and how the content was performing. So here I am. Gosh, it feels like 10 giant leaps backwards, but sometimes you have to take a step back to take that leap. So here I am. There are so many people who don't understand the level of planning that is crucial, or at least can be crucial to a Disney vacation. And the more someone wants to experience, the more planning needs to happen and needs to take place. I've heard countless people inside the parks and on social media complain about and struggle with how they couldn't get dining, they couldn't get all the rides that they wanted, they couldn't this, and they basically couldn't experience it the way they wanted to, and they invested all this money into coming into a park. And it's just, even though there's so many people out here creating content, I feel like we must need more because people are still asking the questions, they're still struggling. And so I just want to be one more voice out here helping people figure out how to best invest their money to have an experience that is going to be exactly what they want, everything they want, and more, hopefully. If you want to hang out with a sincerely like goofy human who's just a nerd for these parks and just wants you to feel like some positivity, feel uplifted, and give you some help so that you can plan the best vacation that you can have, then consider subscribing, consider liking. It really costs you nothing, but it sure as heck cheers us on and knows that our content is of value. So I look forward to seeing you in the very near future. Definitely hang out for more because I have so much coming. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. There's a brand new parade coming up next week here at Magic Kingdom. them, and I can't wait to share everything with you. I decided to grab myself the kids' chicken fingers. I decided to opt for a cutie, get a little bit of vitamin C because I'm walking around, and then this comes with the water. Honestly, to me, this is a good amount of food. It's hot out. I don't usually want to eat a whole lot, but I know I need to because I'm walking around, I'm sweating, and I'm releasing all those nutrients. But this was $9. It includes this drink, the 2 chicken fingers, fries underneath it, and the cutie. No, I think that that's a good deal. I actually really like eating off the kids' menus because I feel like that's a decent amount of food for the buck that you're investing, and I don't know. I would rather eat smaller meals throughout the day than have one big meal because honest to goodness, it's going to cost more. I usually can't finish it all. And also, like, then I'm weighed down as I'm walking around, and that's just not for me. Don't forget you can bring snacks in. I have a granola bar in here. I also have some wipes. This is my Loungefly. And then I also have some liquid IV, and I have 2 different kinds. I have like a standard replenish, and then I have this one that has energy in it, and I really love this one, especially because, I mean, coffee's great. I love coffee, but I also can get jittery if I have too much of it, or if I'm running around and I need like steady energy. That liquid IV energy is like so good. I also bring a thermos water bottle in with me. I know a lot of people don't want to carry a whole lot, but if you can, I highly recommend a thermos water bottle. This one, oh my goodness, I've left it in a car literally for 8 hours, and it was like half, maybe a little bit more filled with ice, and then the rest with water. And when I got out to the car at the end of that 8 hours, it was still really cold. I was shocked. You can always refill this with water anywhere you go. Ice is harder to find sometimes, especially in the summer, but like why not save yourself some money? You can get water, like cups of water. It's like legitimately a little 8-ounce cup of water from almost any stand where you can get snacks, coffee, full meals, you name it. The difficulty for me personally is that little 8-ounce cup is not a lot, but you can take that cup and refill it at a water fountain. It's not always going to be cold, but it is something you can do that can save you some money. Or you get a water bottle, like this was literally $20 at Target, and this thing is insulated, and it's so freaking good. The kids' meal that I got is the chicken fingers, and this is the allergy friendly, so it actually has a dedicated fryer for the fries, and the chicken is like a thinner, crispier like breading on the outside. I am not celiac. I don't have any really strict dietary necessities, but I do have a lot of gluten intolerance issues, so I have to limit like the amount that I get. But like, as much as I love the standard chicken tenders, I actually like these better. I find that the breading, because it's thinner and it's crispier, I feel like it's not as heavy. I love the texture. I think it's so good. What do you think? Would you get this? And what would you dip your chicken in? Tell me down below if you have any nutritional requests, if you have any dietary restrictions, or if you just love food, because we, honest to goodness, we love, and I say we because a lot of times I'll bring in my husband and my kids, we love to talk food. We love to talk what it tastes like, what different flavors we're getting from it. We love to talk value. We love to talk value of food, flavors, and quantity for the money that's being invested, because sometimes you can go somewhere and you can think like, this is going to be great, this looks so good, and they give you this pitiful amount, and you're like, that cost me like $18. So we love to share that with you. It's all honest reviews. We do our best to be very sincere about everything we have. We're positive, we're not hateful, but we're definitely honest and sincere about what we feel, what we like, what we don't like, and definitely what we taste. Another dining recommendation is that you plan on eating earlier. Plan to eat between like 11 and 11:30 because the lines are going to be longer. It's going to be easier to get your mobile order time, and it's going to be like you're going to have a dedicated spot to sit because there's a lot more availability. Once you hit like 12, 1, 1:30, sometimes even into 2, it's just like it's so packed. The lines are long. It's sometimes difficult to even get a mobile order window, especially during the peak season. So I definitely recommend eating like that 11 to 11:30 range and like somewhere in 5 to 5:30, and then get yourself a snack before. Plan on getting a snack and or dessert after dinner, and then it just kind of like helps to even out your day if you're going to have a full park day. by far one of my favorite spots in all of Walt Disney World because you can see Steamboat Willie, his little hat, his face. He's got the helm over here and then the 2 buttons for his outfit and his shoes. So freaking adorable. That cast member just called me Your Majesty. Thank you. In Sir Mickey's, I'm trying not to get the kiddo because that's not my child, but you can come in and you can actually request that the fairy godmother get you some sprinkles, get you some beautiful fairy dust on top of your head. I don't care if you're 42 or 18 or 73. Go get some fairy dust. Just let it sprinkle on you and make your day just that much brighter. Right over here on the other side of Cinderella's castle, as you come out from Sir Mickey's to the left and you're heading towards Tomorrowland, there's this really cool like 360 photo, and I've seen them out and about, but I don't know how I've missed that one. I guess I just don't walk over here that often, but I mean, this is how it turned out. I'm just a huge goofball who's a massive nerd for these parks. Nothing like a little impromptu Mickey meet and greet to make your day a little bit better. I will add that coming back here at about lunchtime, like 1:30, has proven to be very awesome because it's a 10-minute wait. Mickey. Hi, Mickey. How are you? Are you having a good day? I love your vest. It's very nice. That was very. You look. Oh, thank you very much. I mean, yeah, I'm here. Thank you. Yes, Little Mermaid. Well, and this is actually Mermaid Lagoon, so it's Peter Pan. But yes, exactly. Yes. Oh, my hair. Yes, lots of hairspray. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can I have a picture with you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Oh, thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Thanks, son. This is gonna sound really sappy, but I was just watching our friend Mickey engage with a family that took a long time, and that's what it is. You know, people are trying to get the most out of these magical experiences, these beautiful experiences, and they want to get all the pictures, they want to make all the memories, and they want to capture all those moments. And I thought to myself how much stamina our friend has to do that, and to then turn to me and be so kind and so sweet. And like, we took our picture and then still was like, no, give me a hug, even though I'm like trying to let other people go because I get to come here more often than a lot of people that I'm surrounded by. And it was like, no, here, come here, give me a hug. And we had a hug, and it was just, and then I gave like an extra like thank you as I got my picture and left, and he was just like, bye. It was so magical. Just don't skip it. To come out from Mickey and that magical moment to now see the incredible Dapper Dans. It does not get any more Main Street USA than this, but they will also change their outfits. They will look really fun and festive for the fall. If this was at all helpful to you and you're planning for Magic Kingdom, any trip here at Walt Disney World, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything to like or subscribe to this video, but it sure as heck cheers on creators like myself. And I sincerely hope that you stay magical, stay inspired, motivated, and do whatever you can to live your version of a brilliant, bold, a beautifully empowered life. Cheers, friends.